What's up, YouTube? In this video, I'm going to be getting Goku Black's outerversal. So yeah, let's just get straight into it. Okay, so P1, if Goku Black's understanding fully encompasses space and time, as well as the theoretical conceptions of it, then any entity that surpasses Goku Black's understanding is beyond theoretical and conceptual space-time. And P1 is justified by treating Goku Black's understanding as exhaustive conceptual containment rather than ordinary knowledge. Because if an intellect, or let's say some sort of knowledge, right, fully comprehends space-time and understands it, not only as a physical medium, but as a complete theoretical and abstract structure, which includes causality and temporal relations, and like all possible models of space and time, right? Like, so all the models of space and time are included. Then space-time pretty much just becomes a closed conceptual and abstract domain relative to that intellect. And under this condition, any entity that surpasses such total knowledge or comprehension, right, they can't like lack knowledge on any part of space-time. They can't have any unknown part of space-time, since there is no remaining conceptual content of space-time left to be grasped, and therefore an entity beyond Goku Black's understanding would necessarily exist outside space-time. And P2, the summit exists as an entity beyond Goku Black's comprehension. Now, P2 is verifiably true with the pros we have in Dragon Ball motivating P2, as Goku Black authenticates this himself. And therefore, it exists beyond the conceptual and theoretical versions of space and time using modus ponens. We can derive this modus ponens from P1 and P2, since in P1 we have already established that if some intellect encompasses all models of spacetime, then any entity that surpasses this intellect is beyond theoretical and conceptual spacetime. P3, if Goku Black created said entity, he must scale to it. P3 is motivated because when an entity directly creates another entity through its own power, the creator must possess causal efficacy at least equal to the ontological level of the thing created, as creation is the act of bringing an entity into existence or fully determining its being, and therefore the creator's power must be sufficient to account for all the properties and scopes and ontological status of the created entity. P4, he created said entity, therefore Goku Black had the power to create an entity beyond the conceptual and theoretical versions of space-time. And therefore, we can just conclude that Goku Black is outerversal, since being beyond all models of spatial temporality entails outerversal. And now we can get on to debunking the objections to this argument. So let's get into it. So some people like to debunk this by going on to say that Goku Black couldn't create something higher than his comprehension, otherwise he would be able to comprehend it. However, there's an analytical distinction between power and epistemic awareness. There's not actually any logical contradiction to creating something that you never knew you were able to. So therefore, it's just going to be logically possible, and hence it would be consciously out of your comprehension. It's not talking about a dimensional transcendence, it's just talking about epistemology. And no, there's no contradiction entailed here. There's no ontological hierarchy where immortals transcend mortals. There's no contradiction. And in fact, it's not even an ontological hierarchy. It's more so like a political ordering based on the positions of the Kais. Also, the superiority clause itself is relating to Goku Black's epistemology encompassing the universe. He is aware of the universe and therefore would have higher knowledge than regular mortals do. And just to add more substance to my evidence for P1, when we say all, we are referring to entirety. Saying all is a universal quantification, and within these states of affairs, it's going to be quantifying everything within the universe that is mind independent, which includes all of its truth, like Goku Black says. And people may like to put into question and ask, like, if he's seen the truth of this world, why did he not know what Goku and Vegeta were going to do, aka the fusion dance? And that's simply just because Goku Black is using present perfect tense. He's not entailed to know this, because present perfect tense describes past actions or states that are connected to the present using have and has plus the past participle of the main verb, which can exclude consequences that would occur. And yeah, therefore, you can easily just get Goku Black to outerversal. This is, in my opinion, this is definitely the best meta for outerversal Dragon Ball, like better than Otherworld meta, better than anything, better than any of that ratty bullshit. But yeah, y'all should go watch Electron's video. He's the one that made the meta for Goku Black, and he goes way deeper into this than I do. This is more similar to some brief type of summary, and yeah, I'll see y'all later. Peace.